Jim Riley from Riley's Farm here with a little gold rush science education story, along with an update on our crisis. How many of you know why gold panning works? Don't feel bad if you don't, because I never understood this until just a few years ago, but it is really about the stuff being very heavy. 78 of the elements are lighter than gold, and some of the stuff heavier than gold is pretty nasty stuff. Mercury, uranium, plutonium. Anyway, have you ever picked up a full box of quarters from the bank? It's small, but very heavy. Compare that to a box of, say, cherry tomatoes or a block of pine, the same size, nowhere near as heavy. So when you swirl dirt around in water, the gold sinks to the bottom faster than the rest of the material, and you let the water and the mud slough off on the top. If you're lucky, there's a little gold at the bottom. Check it out. In this illustration, we compare aluminum to tungsten falling through the water. Tungsten on the left is pretty close to the weight of gold, and you can see how much faster it sinks than the aluminum on the right. For the Gold Rush adventure, I want to create some sort of vintage glass tube to show this to the kids, but it would have to be pretty tall indeed, because you can't really see the difference clearly unless you slow it down. So now a few concise words, hopefully, about our crisis. My dream has always been to have a day in, day out, living history adventure here, year-round, a place where families could experience crafts and drama and even a little comedy from the past. Think of it as a Disneyland for smart people. Not roller coasters and good art direction, but real discussions about history and about the sacrifices our ancestors endured to give us what we have today. Woke weirdos would not be allowed. It would be truthful but patriotic. You wouldn't have to worry about a guy with a mustache and a ball gown lecturing you about the historical contributions of mentally ill people in the Civil War. And don't forget the music either. There must be a lot of fiddle and a few hymns and some romantic ballads. There should be at least 3 shows a day in the tavern, I'm thinking. As one reenactor told me the other day, we actually do that here better than anyone else in the country. But our real success has been for short-run dinner theater and field trips. We are very busy in the spring and in October, but we have very dry summers and almost no walk-in business during some periods of the year. Right now, I'm trying to get families to pre-book for summer adventures based on our field trips. We have run social media ads. We have contracted with a company that provides demographic emails. We appeal to our own base with customer emails, but so far at least it's not working. Field trips are up and dinner theater is up, but we simply can't survive these barren summers. Mary and I are too old to be in this much debt, shoring up our dry seasons every year. So how can we solve the problem? Number 1, all of our loyal customers could share our website relentlessly with everyone you know. It's basically a numbers game. Our combined social media reach includes about 80,000 subscribers, but we really need at least 1 million subscribers to achieve the kind of sales we need. Number 2, someone who shares our vision could buy in as a partner. It would have to be an individual or an institution with the means to stabilize and improve this place. We need overnight cottages, more craft buildings, and more landscaping. Number 3, we can just sell more of our existing product. If you like our chicken pot pies, stop in more often. If you like Sleepy Hollow, consider the Harvest Feast. Buy ahead and tell friends. We infinitely prefer selling more over appealing to your generosity. Number 4, having said that, for some of you, it's just easier to give us a contribution or buy a gift card. Some of you live as far away as San Diego or Santa Barbara or Las Vegas. Taking the family here represents a lot of effort and time, so if you want us to stick around, sometimes a gift is the best option. Number 5, we're reconciled to selling and leaving if God doesn't want us here, or if this mission is over. We don't want to do this, of course, but if we don't change for the better, the decision will be made for us. So far, we've raised $8,500, but I see no reason why we can't raise $100,000. So tell your friends. And if you keep reading here on the Farm Journal blog, you see that the positive comments far outweigh the negatives. There's only one weirdo negative carping true. And if you want to read her comments, you can go to the Farm Journal. But in the meantime, if you have the means to help us, we would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Jim Riley at Riley's Farm.